Hi Murray Junkies, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Okay, look, I just got out of the shower and got dressed, and I have had so many people ask me about this kind of video. Now, I'm going to show you some different styles in the way that I wear like a bonnet on a day-to-day basis, how I wear like the different ways I wear the Tasha Tudor scarf. I only have one right now. I want to get a couple of the other ones. But the problem is that every time I've went on the website, the ones that I want, which is the red one, has been out of stock. So I haven't been on there probably in like a month, so I probably should check again. But what I wanted to do is kind of go through just like you primitive girls, right? I don't have any makeup on. I blow dried my hair straight today, so all it has is like I always use this cheap ass stuff, which is the Child's detangler, and it's always worked really well for me. I don't usually do, I take care of my hair and maintain it and everything like that. Like I just trim the ends off. I bought some little shears, and you guys probably saw that on my blog post. Okay, so what I wanted to do is talk about like a couple of ways that like if you just, veg out of the house, but you still want to be cute, but you don't want to spend a lot of damn time on your hair. Because anybody that has long hair understands, yeah, I'm fidgeting because it's like my way of when I'm standing and talking. But so here's the thing is like so often as moms, I know for sure, because I wanted to still look cute and feel cute every single day. But I didn't want to spend a lot of time on my hair. And the reason is because I had 4 little kids. 3 of them were, 4 of them, they were all under the age of 8, okay? So 2 of them were in diapers at the same time, right? So it was really difficult for me. Yeah, that was a long time ago, but I still have maintained the same type of hairstyle. And basically, I've just kind of kept it the same, but I'll alter it just a little bit. So I wanted to go over a couple little things like how I always wear something on my head. And the reason that I do this is because, for one thing, it keeps me from having to wash my hair so much, because if you guys have ever noticed, the more that you touch your hair, the more that it will get oily. And I only wash my hair 1 time a week, okay? And so that's actually a good thing for your hair. But I wanted to go over some of the ways, like I said, that I just keep my hair cute during the week, but don't have to spend a lot of time on my hair, but it's still super, super cute. And so the way that you can do that is always to either wear a hat, wear a bandana, or wear a scarf, okay? And so, or I wear bonnets and little teeny, different like primitive things and stuff as well. So I'll show you several of those looks, okay? So for today, I'm just going to go ahead and put my Tasha Tudor scarf on, because this is like super big. It's 30 by 30 inches, okay? So it's really, really huge. And it's a beautiful size because you can either use it for around your head like a turban, or you can always do this, which is my good luck charm, and I wear it absolutely almost every single day of my life because I feel like Tasha is my spirit guide. She's one of my spirit guides. And it's kind of like my piece of her with me, if that makes any sense. So how cute is that? And then I'll usually wear a little straw hat if I'm going out to the market or just going out in my yard or whatever, because I feel like that's the way that I've been able to maintain my youth. Because, I mean, let's admit, I'm almost 50, and I think I look pretty darn good to never have had Botox, never have had to have any kind of, like, procedure done on my face. No, I'm not perfect, but no one is, and I just think that I look pretty good with not having done any work, if that makes any sense. I don't know. Maybe I'm delusional and I don't look as good as I think, but I think that I do because I love my little old self. So anyway, okay, so I'm going to put this on after because that's how I'm going to wear it today, and I'm just going to put a straw hat on my head. But I wanted to show you guys, like, in case you were interested. I don't know if you're interested, but I've gotten so many people on my YouTube always wanting to know, how did you do your hair? How do you do your hair? Now, because it's straight, this is a different look, which I don't like my hair straight. okay, but I just didn't feel like pin curling it today, which usually takes me a long ass time, so I just blew it dry. And it would be a frizzy mess if I didn't. So I'm going to figure out how to make it kind of look cute today with just throwing it on top of my head, okay? So basically what I do is take a rubber band. I blow dried my hair out. So you have to usually blow dry your hair in the way that your hair grows. I don't know if you've ever known that, but my hair naturally falls on the part to the right of my head, okay? So it falls that way. So I've just let it go that way instead of forcing myself to like try to do it this way, because it never turns out, it doesn't look good when you try to go against the way that the roots of your hair grow. So that's one thing. Okay, the other thing is when you're blow drying your hair, depending on if you're doing it straight, usually I will, let me just show you, okay, usually I will just use a cheap ass hair dryer, but I use the diffuser thing on the front, okay, because it actually like focuses more on the root, and so I blow dry it to the opposite way. So say for instance I'm blow drying my hair, okay, and it's all wet, so you part it however your hair is going to go, but then you, like, say I want to blow dry my hair this way, and I want to have a little bit of a poof here, okay? See how my hair naturally is just having a poof? Now, for one thing, you can use roots lifter and all that kind of stuff, but today I didn't do that. So what you do is you take your section of hair, and I always section my hair out when I'm blow drying it, but you section it, and instead of blow drying it back like this, like, that's the normal way that people do it, you blow dry it against the root. So you're going to blow dry it this way, okay? And it's angled that way. So then when it comes back, it's going to fluff. It's going to give you some height, okay? I don't know if that helps anything either, but I bet you it probably does. Okay, so then I just do all of this under, okay? And I use a wooden, I don't have it now. Jeffrey, I think, actually took it, and it's in the truck, because we're always, well, he's always brushing his hair because, it keeps the follicles, the follicles. It keeps the follicles, like, stimulated, and that's what causes men not to go bald. That's why Jeffrey, I think, has such beautiful, luscious, like, he has no balding whatsoever. Actually, he has massive growth. He has so much hair, and it's beautiful. But anyway, I think it's because he constantly brushes his hair. He has always done that since he was a kid. And anyway, I use a wooden German brush, and I'll explain that in details down in the caption below. So, okay, so I'm going to get to it. Okay, so after you've done that and you've blow dried your hair, okay, so what I'm going to do today is I'm actually just going to put the scarf on me. Now, I don't necessarily, like I said, I'm going to take it off after I've done this video because I don't like my hair straight, for one, and I don't like the flatness here. But if you ever noticed back in the olden days, the primitive days, the old-fashioned days, they always wore their hair that way. So under a bonnet or whatever. So you have to keep it, like, all the action is going to be right here, okay? All the action is going to be right around the face line. Because back in the day, everything was covered. And they did it because it sheltered their face from the sun, and it kept dirt from getting in their hair when they would wear bonnets and hats. And it also kept it, like when you're working, and you know this probably if you wear old-fashioned clothes or if you wear like hats and stuff, you have to get used to it. You have to acclimate to actually wearing hats on a day-to-day basis because, the brim is there, the sight, the way that you see, just all sorts of things, okay? So what I'm going to do is actually take my hair and go like this, okay? So because I like the hair coming onto my face because I think that looks prettier on me, okay? And so I'm actually going to do that, okay? And then on the side, I'm actually going to just do a simple ass twist, okay? So what you do is you just twist. I don't know if you can see this, but you just keep going like this with your fingers all the way down, okay? All the way down. Okay, hopefully, and then I'm just going to take this right here and keep it from coming undone. Okay, so then I'm going to go over here and I'm going to do, actually, you know what? I forgot. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, because I want it to be pieced together, I'm going to take this hair and lift it up. And because I have no product in it right now, you guys, I'm going to take one of these brushes, just these kind of brushes right here, and I'm gonna tease the crap. I'm gonna back end it, okay? And then what I'll do is go over it, so you won't be able to see that I tease that. Like, I don't know if they call it like back tease or something. I can't remember what they actually call it. And then I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna part that a little bit, okay? And then I'm just gonna keep twisting it and just grabbing and grabbing and twisting and twisting and twisting, okay? I mean, it's really plain. Then I'm going to take both of these, okay, and I'm going to put them at a down low at the back, okay? Now, I'm going to have to get my mirror, my handy dandy Victorian mirror, and I'm going to look to see if my hair looks fine, and it does, okay? So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and go like this with the ponytail. Do you see that? And just wrap it like 3-4 times, okay? Then on the last one, I'm only going to take it all the way half, okay? See how I did that? I left it half, okay? So then I'm going to pull it, and then I'm actually going to go like this, okay? Okay, and then I'm going to pull a couple of strands out. Check to make sure, again, you guys, that my crown is covered. Now, it's not going to matter too much if it looks a little bit like hell, because you're going to be wearing your bonnet or your hat or whatever. So then you take this, and like the loop that's right there, you guys, you take it and you lift it up and you pin it inside. Okay, these are just regular, like the curved bobby pins. I hope you guys like this video, because I was never going to do it, actually. Okay, so now that kind of looks like hell, but what you keep doing is you keep tucking. You just play with it. You keep tucking it. Like, just be an artist with your hair. It doesn't matter, okay? And so I'm just going to pin that up some more. Get the end pieces in. Get the end pieces in. Okay? Because, like I said, this is just going to be, okay? And then I'm going to pull this again here. And then I may take the curling iron, and then on this little bit, I will wrap it. Now, I won't put my thing on it. I won't use this, the crimp it part. I just take it and wrap it towards the back, okay? So it's going to look like it's a little, teeny little curls, you know, nice little baby curls is what they call them, okay? Okay, then I'm going to take my Tasha Tudor scarf. Now, I'm probably just going to do it just the normal way. So, because this is so big, I'm going to fold this. See, I already folded it like in a triangle, right? And then what I'm going to do is take and fold it another about 2.5 to 3 inches down again, okay? Because it's so big, and I'm using it as, like I said, a headscarf. So I'll take it and go like this, and then where I want it to start is probably going to be right here. Now, a lot of people will do it here. Tasha used to wear hers way past, right? Okay, and then you're going to take it and go like this. Okay, so now this is the fun part, because you can do it all kinds of ways, but I'm just going to show you what I do, because normally I can do this in like 5 minutes. Okay, so because this one's so long and I love it, I take it and go down and twist, okay, see? So you have the flap, and you got this. So you're going to go underneath your ponytail or whatever it is in your hair, okay? Bring it, twist it, and bring it up. This is what I do. Well, today I'm doing it like this, okay? Now, my head is little, so maybe that's why I can fit that, and I can barely, if you can tell, I can get that little bit done, okay? Now, then what you do, I know this is like trickery, okay? So, then what I do is see how it's like that, okay? So then you've got this. So in order to not see this, I'm going to flip it over that. So you can't see that, you see? Now, how cute is that? Okay, it's coming together. Then I don't want this hanging around, okay? So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to take it and tuck. Now, I just tucked it under, you see? I just tucked it under, so you can't even really see my hair. Then I don't like this. Sometimes I'm in the mood for it, sometimes not. If I want to look like a hippie one day, I will. But I just take and just tuck, just kind of just tuck it, okay? Now, I think that's kind of old-fashioned looking, and then for security's sake, because I don't want this thing falling off, right? I'm not sure if I actually like that in the back like that, because I kind of look like a housemaiden. But is that the kind of look I'm going for today? I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to like that. Anyway, I don't know if I like that so much. But just for the video's sake, okay, so then I take 2 bobby pins. This is what Tasha Tudor used to do always. I mean, almost in any picture I've ever seen, she had it. She would take and pin. So I kind of go right down here behind to pin the bobby pin in there. And I don't like that bobby pin because it's not... I like these bobby pins, and if you've ever, can you see that? They're curved. But anyway, so I'll go behind my ear and pin it to grab hold of that, and then that, okay, and then I'll pull this back over my ear because I don't like my ears sticking out like that. Okay, and then so, and this side's not as noticeable because see how I've got all my more of my hair. Now it's not going to come out because remember I twisted it. And so that's the beautiful thing is when you twist it like that, because if you have little frayed hairs, now you might think like, oh, that looks homely, okay? But listen, this is the look that they used to have back in the day. They kind of actually were homely, you know? So it's not such a like, oh, that's so adorable. I don't know. Okay, so let's do a different one real quick, okay? Because this one is the one that I really love so much more. So you saw that one. Now I'm going to take this out and let's do another one real quick, okay? So I'm going to take my ponytail out because it's down here. Geez, I've got all the bobby pins. Okay, I'm trying to do this fast, you guys. I don't know if there's any way to do it fast, but okay. So once again, my hair would look way cuter if, see, I got to get all the twist out, okay? So my hair would look way cuter, I think, personally, if my hair was curly today. But since it's not, we're going to make do, okay? So I'm going to put it up on an updo because I like it up here, but I still like to use the Tasha Tudor scarf. Okay, so what I'll do is, like I said, I backcombed that and gave me a little bit of a tease. Well, I don't like my hair ever parted in the middle. I always like it to the side, okay? And so I always have way more hair on this side than my right side, which is normal for everyone. Most people have one side has thicker hair than the other. It's just normal. That's how we are. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I kind of like go a little bit, like I'll kind of finger comb it this way, okay? So, but I've got to get it high because I like it high up on my head. I've always liked it high like that. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is after I got all the little bumpy knots, you know, the bumpy knots in your head, you want to make sure you get all those out. Then I'm going to put a ponytail, and then I'm going to bring my hair all the way through, but I'm not going to pull it all the way through. I'm going to stop right there, okay? Now, it looks like a mess, but that's the look I'm going for. I don't like my hair all put together. I like it kind of strode looking. Okay, so then I'm gonna pull that down and make it loose. Okay, so see how I think that looks cute. That's me though. Do your hair however you like and however you're comfortable. So whenever you're looking in the mirror and you go to the bathroom during the day or you're cooking, you know your hair's cute, even if you didn't spend but 5 minutes on it, right? Maybe I'm going to have to redo this because it's not looking super good like I want it. But you get the point. You get the point, right? Is that I want the messy look, but I'm also going to use this. So then what I'll do is just roll this all the way up, okay? All the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Now, sometimes I'll knot this and use that as the front if I don't want a bow, but I'm notorious for having a bow at the top, okay? That's just what I like. Okay, so you just take it like this and do this. And these things are so long, okay? It's not like a handkerchief. It's much longer than that. So you could actually tie a bow. You could actually literally tie this into a bow, you guys. Let me see if I can do it real quick. Okay? So you're gonna, and when you're tying a bow in your head, on your head, in your head. If you're tying a bow on your head, you do it opposite than what you would normally do. Like if you're tying a shoe, does that make sense? And then you're just gonna fluff these out so that they both look like it's like a ribbon. Does that make sense? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I just think that is fresh. Listen, you might not like it. And then I just pull the little sides out because I don't... See, I think I'm going to have to redo this because I don't like how it... Anyway, you guys get the point, is that after that, then what you will do... I'm not sure that I'm crazy about the big ass bow like that, but you can do it like that, or you could just tie a knot and then you could put it... You could tie it and then tuck the ends of the scarf inside right here, okay? So you could do that if you wanted. But I think I'm going to leave it like this and just take my hair out and then redo it. And if I don't like it, then I'm just going to take bobby pins. I don't like how it's real like that. I don't know what to do with it. Okay, because I don't feel like taking it out right now. I mean, I need to get to work, but anyway, and so then what you can do is, like, if you don't like it scraggly like that, you guys, you just like puff it, pull it a little bit. Then you can do this again. You know, if you want a little bit of curl and you don't want it to be so like up against your head kind of thing. You could even take a piece out like this and go like this, right? And then maybe spray it if you wanted to. I should take it out, but I don't feel like doing it, you guys. I'm already over this whole thing. So anyway, this is how I wear the Tasha Tudor scarf most days. Now, I mean, I do all kinds of shit with it. I do all kinds of stuff with it, but for the most part, okay, this, and then with some little bit of makeup, I think this is good to go. Do you guys think that's cute or not? I mean, it says, I don't know. But anyway, so you get the drift, right? Okay, I hope you guys like this video. And tell me what you think in the comments. All right, I love you guys. I will talk to you soon. I'm yours until my next swim. Ciao!